Hi, I'm April Rashad, Certified Nutritional Consultant and Business Owner with Shop.com. And today we're going to look at the Isotonix brand of products carried exclusively at Shop.com. Now, there's currently just under 30 products within the Isotonix line between the individual products and kits that they're a part of. So we can't cover them all in depth, but I will detail some of our client favorites and highlight some of the unique blends that we do carry. And if you look down here, you can just click on Isotonix simply here, or you can go to the search bar to search as well. There's 4 pages of products. I may jump around a little bit, but again, we're just going to go ahead and highlight some of our favorites. Now, Isotonix are unique because of their delivery system. If you've already taken an interest in your health and started supplementing, congratulations. We live in a world where most of us are deficient in many nutrients, even when trying to eat healthily. And we're exposed on a daily basis to toxins, chemicals, processed foods, medications, molds, mildews, and new-to-nature molecules that continually add stress to our bodies. For that reason, we truly require extra support. The thing is, you are what you absorb, not what you eat. So the quality of your supplements matters. Consider Isotonix. They're powders that when mixed with a specific amount of water, make them very easy to drink, taste great, and they're not just liquid. They're isotonic capable. Now, what does that mean? It means they're already in a form your body recognizes, like your blood, sweat, or tears. They're easily assimilated by your body because you don't need to digest them. In this form, your body doesn't need to add hydrochloric acid or other stomach acids to break them down. So within 5 to 15 minutes, they typically empty from your stomach and are able to be absorbed within the small intestine without having been diluted. So you get the most nutritive value from the product that you are taking. What's more is that they're clean. No detectable GMOs, no soy, dairy, gluten binders, disintegrators, fillers, or coatings that are very typical in well-branded vitamins that are on the market today. And to make these products isotonic in nature, they have a small amount of fructose in them to help with osmolality. Now, this is not high fructose corn syrup. Fructose is fruit sugar, and in our product is a very, very small amount. In fact, they're low GI, which means that they do not raise blood sugar the way that juice or other sugary foods would. In fact, you would have to drink 5 to 10 times more of the amount of our Isotonix to have the sugar comparable to just a serving of orange juice. So think of them like a few grapes at most in terms of sugar content, depending on the amount that you're drinking at one time. Now you can take a singular product or blend them together and make your own cocktail. Let's start with some of our favorites, which would include the OPC3. This product is reordered more than any other product, and it is a super antioxidant. People take it for anti-aging and for a lot of different health reasons. Now, it's 20 to 50 times more powerful than vitamin C and E, respectively. It has anti-inflammatory properties. It supports the circulatory system. And for both of these reasons, that's why a lot of people take it if they have arthritis or gout or headaches or even skin conditions. It has antihistamine properties in it, which is why a lot of people report, relief from allergies. Plus, it's anti-aging in nature, and the cell repair that it can do is fantastic because it neutralizes free radicals that could accelerate the aging process or increase disease states. Now, for foundational health, you may be looking for a multivitamin, and maybe you're taking one. What a great way to switch to something that's superior for foundational nutrition. And the thing is that a lot of people do take multivitamins. They get nauseous when they take them, but Isotonix are by and large meant to be taken on an empty stomach. So if you did take, let's say, 2 caps of that multi and you don't eat for 10 minutes, you've taken it on an empty stomach and you're not going to feel that nausea that you would typically feel from taking a pill that your body has to break down. Another really popular product is B complex. We know the importance of B vitamins, right? But it's really hard for a lot of people's bodies to convert them to their active form, either because of gene variations or the nutrition that's required at that time to convert them. So what's the point in taking them if you can't get them, to assimilate or to get them in their active form? Well, the 3 most difficult types, B6, 12, and folic acid, are already in their active form, plus this entire product of all the B complex vitamins are in this isotonic form. And B vitamins support energy production, metabolism, they decrease the effects of stress, they help with serotonin levels and homocysteine levels, and they support cardiovascular. So, as a water-soluble vitamin out of your body in 4 hours, this is a really important nutrient to be taking. Then we have calcium. Now, people have heard of calcium, obviously, for bone health, and that's really important. What's great about our Calcium Complete is that it does have all of the ingredients needed to help the calcium lay down for bone. And we also do know that, calcium is not best derived from dairy products, especially in their pasteurized form. So getting a lot of green vegetables in is great, but taking a supplement of a good quality is also really important. So in this calcium, you get a nice amount of vitamin D's maintenance amount in terms of, it's about 1,000 IUs. You get magnesium, which can help with sleep certainly, but both of those ingredients are helping that calcium to lay down for bone. And also, calcium supports cardiovascular health, including cholesterol levels, weight loss, acidity in your body, PMS symptoms, mood and hormone production, and even that muscle cramping that you might get at night. So let's keep moving, and we'll take a look at a few other products. Here's the multi-mineral. So this is 14 essential minerals and trace minerals that support electrolyte balance, hormone activity, muscle and nerve function, and metabolism. If you're somebody who really feels deficient in the types of foods that you do eat, it's really neat to be able to kind of try to fill in the gaps with nutrients, and the multi-mineral is a great place to start. Now, even if you're in a warmer climate, you might be like one of many people in this country who are vitamin D deficient. So vitamin D3 with K2 is our specific blend to really be able to help, to get your vitamin D levels to an optimal level. This one in particular has 5,000 IUs that you could take daily or as prescribed by a doctor. But even prescription D that you sometimes will get from a doctor, or, over-the-counter D you could get in a vitamin shop, we see that a lot of people's levels are not increasing because, again, they're not in their most absorbable form. So our vitamin D with K2, is a really important, nutrient to consider. I'm going to go through a few more, but it's also really important to understand that, maybe the Daily Essentials kit, if you really just don't know where to start as we're talking about all these, is a great place to go. Because within the Daily Essentials kit, you're getting a multi, you're getting the calcium with D, you're getting OPC3, an antioxidant, and the B complex. And in these bottles is a $55 savings. Or you could actually take, packets, which are also another easy way to be able to get them in an easy to rip open packet that could help with compliance on a daily basis. Now let's take a look at some of the other antioxidant products that we do have in the Isotonic line. So, we could consider something like a vitamin C, which we do have. I also like a product called ORAC. ORAC is, really has the ingredients where it's the blue, red, and purple veggies and fruits we're probably just not getting enough of. And so again, as a powerful antioxidant, it's really complementary to the OPC3 or other antioxidants you take, because you're getting a lot of different forms of those, of those antioxidants. Another one that would be great to consider would be the resveratrol. Now, I don't know if anybody's ever heard of the French paradox before, but this is where the French get to drink a lot of red wine and eat maybe some more fatty type foods and still really generally have good health within their country. Well, while it would be fun to drink 3 bottles of wine a day, the active ingredient is in this product, which is Isotonic Resveratrol. So that would be the equivalent of, again, the active ingredient in 3 bottles. And this can help so much with cardiovascular health, but also with weight loss, because it supports a specific gene. It's the SIRT1 gene, which is involved in calorie restriction and fat mobilization. That's really the one that's been studied so much in the French paradox. But also even for apoptosis, which is programmed cell death, to really get rid of those, negative cells, and also prostate health for men. Now, if somebody's taking a statin drug, that is a concern when you are, trying to help with your cholesterol levels and, your cardiac health, because statin drugs will actually lower coenzyme Q10 levels. And coenzyme Q10 is an enzyme that we really can't live 10 seconds without, and it's concentrated in the heart muscle itself. And so this is something that you're going to want to be replacing if you are taking a statin drug. Now, like I said, it's concentrated in the heart muscle, and it helps to keep the heart muscle very strong. So why would you take a medication that could potentially weaken your heart without replacing the nutrients that it needs to keep your heart strong? But also consider healthy cholesterol levels and blood pressure are really important with coenzyme Q10, as well as it too is a free radical scavenger. And in the antioxidant products, we also have something called acai, which I'm sure a lot of people have heard of the acai berry. So imagine being able to get that with a few added ingredients that could really help with energy production. And so that one, ACAI, is a great antioxidant product that can also add for energy. Now we have some specialty blended products that we're going to talk about. One of them is called Prime Joint, and this is a product that blends the OPC3 we talked about earlier for, inflammation, and it can clear uric acid from the joints, but it adds in glucosamine that will help with joint lubrication and potentially some cartilage rebuilding. So, having these and other ingredients in the Prime Joint Support formula is a great way, especially if you've got wear and tear on your joints, or you're just aging or starting to get those aches and pains, to really get it, into your system before it starts to worsen over time, and get those natural anti-inflammatory effects potentially without having to take NSAIDs like an Advil over the counter. For those of you who are looking for, recovery type products, we have something called Peak Performance. And this doesn't just have to be for the athlete, but it does have extra branched chain amino acids that are in it, and that will help with muscle building, especially if you are already working out. But it's a great blend of ingredients that, even if you're just a mom on the go and you feel like you need some extra support, is great for that. Speaking of moms, we have a prenatal in isotonic form. And I'll tell you that when I was pregnant, as most women will tell you, morning sickness could last for 3 to 4 months. And it's really hard to take a horse pill prescribed by your OBGYN. When anything will make you feel nauseous. And to have to put your digestive system through that extra, having to break down those big horse pills is really a problem. And what happens is a lot of women just won't take them. What's great about the prenatal is not just that it's easy on your digestive system, but that little tiny bit of fructose, as it hits your mouth, will actually help to make the nausea go away. So you'll be in a better place typically to feel like you could take in some food. It's just getting over that hurdle. So just sipping a little bit of that prenatal, even on an empty stomach, can help with that as well. We have a product called Isochrome, and that one is for blood sugar maintenance. It's also for weight loss for some people. We have a product called Immune, which is great for boosting your immune system, just like it says. We have a product that is called Longevity. We also have a product called Vision Formula. And we have an entire line of products that are called DNA Miracles we'll get into in another video. But all of these, again, are isotonic in nature. Okay, now I'm going to end with a few that are really cool specific ingredient products that maybe you have a specific need for. One of those is called Magnesium. Now, again, this is just a pretty prominent mineral most people have heard about before, but I don't know that everybody realizes that most people are deficient. And in a recent study from the Journal of Nutrition, it was shown that 100% of the people were deficient by at least half of what was recommended on a daily basis. Now, if you're not getting enough, you could be somebody who's experiencing issues with sleep or headaches, usually the most common, or joint discomfort, or memory or concentration. So magnesium is just a really easy way to be able to add in, again, a mineral that you really do require on a daily basis, and with some deficiencies you may be experiencing common symptoms that people do complain about. So that's our Isotonix Magnesium. We also have something great for recovery, which is called Bromelain. So coming from the pineapple stem, this is a great product that helps to break down proteins that would be hiding themselves from your immune system, and therefore expedite healing and recovery. But this is also great for athletes, or if you have an injury or a surgery, because it does support tissue repair. So absolutely love this product called Bromelain Plus right here. And then the last two products I'll mention, one of them, because sleep is such a big issue for some people, is called L-Tryptophan. And this is not the tryptophan you think of when you think of Thanksgiving, but what it is an amino acid that is really important both for mood and for sleep. So if you're somebody who does experience issues with either of those, or you just want to enhance your mood, this helps with serotonin production and also does aid in sleep. And it just really depends on when you take it and how much you take. So 2 caps at night for sleep, 1 cap in the morning for mood is really fantastic, and also has a very relaxing effect, but certainly nothing that would make you tired the way you would feel after Thanksgiving dinner. And finally, I'll bring it back to one of my favorite products, which is digestive enzymes. And right here, the digestive enzymes that you see, which come in packets or in a bottle, are so great because GI health is really paramount, not just to your immune system, but to your overall health. It's where your serotonin is housed, is in your gut, and keeping your gut healthy is just really so important. And so this has both enzymes to help break down food and help you grab more nutrients from the foods we're eating. It helps to kill the bloat. It can certainly help if you have food sensitivities, but it also includes some probiotics that will help to repopulate those good bacteria that are in your GI system. So I thank you so much for taking the time today to consider Isotonix as a superior delivery system in supplementation. Please definitely take control of your health and get cash back while doing that by remembering in with your email and password on your designated shop.com site from either your friend or the nonprofit organization that you may be supporting. The sign-in is right here, and you'll develop a cashback account, right there as you're shopping to get yourself healthy. Thank you so much.